Hello, this is Unchained, and this is the Holy Man Society. The topic that I want to talk about right now is what I've heard so many of my friends that are not Christians, maybe a few Christians, tell me. And to be honest, I'm not sure if this is sincere. I've heard some say this: I wish I was still a virgin. You heard it. I wish I was still a virgin. I don't know how many of you have heard that from your non-Christian friends, your Christian friends. Them telling you their experiences in life and what's going on in this world. I believe that most people say that phrase because maybe they have children, maybe the mother of their children has separated them, the father from the children, and they have more custody. And they didn't realize the consequences of being involved and being promiscuous, especially with people that they truly don't really know in a deep, intimate way. I would say that these people have regret that they've decided to have unprotected sex or they had protected sex, and for some reason they they impregnated a woman, and now this woman has their children, and she has the ability to allow the man or your friend, whoever it is, to have partial custody or some kind of visitation rights. Or they don't even have children at all, but they've been sleeping around so much that it has affected their mind where they can't find something genuine. Now, some people say, well, when women sleep around, their dopamine receptors are fried. They do not have the ability to peer bond. And what I see is that I think the man that has sexually pleased a woman a certain way, she will be having that person at a high tier of pleasure and always referring to the man that actually pleased her the most. Now, they say that every time a woman has a sexual encounter, she gives part of her heart away, and that that might be true. I think that's true because she's stuck with the emotions and the feelings. But what I see, it might be from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 and so on and so forth. And what I would say is that what if, who knows, her sexual encounter number 20 is is better than anyone else she's had a sexual encounter with. She knows the moves, she knows the style, she has all that stuff. Well, he knows all the moves and the styles to get into with her. But just imagine if you were that man that had children with a woman and you were the fifth or the sixth and it didn't work out. It didn't work out, and for some reason you don't get visitation rights or very little visitation rights and she has the most control. Or you're that man or that woman that has a fragile and weak mind and just can't pure bond and wish you could go back. You go and you sleep around. You go and you sleep around a lot. Maybe you catch something and you want to go back, but you can't. And you get in a deep conversation with one of your friends, and your friend says, I'm a virgin. And then either you're going to get that frowned upon by certain people, but then the other people will look at you and they look at you as something rare, like a rare specimen or a rare butterfly, and they applaud you, maybe in private. But most people won't do it in public. So, have you ever had a friend? Have you ever had someone ever tell you, I wish I was still a virgin? Think about it. Does that ever go into your mind? As a Christian, I think most Christians that are devout, believe in Christ, they do save themselves for marriage. They save themselves for the person that is still a virgin, or at least has the least amount of sexual encounters. What I would say is stay as pure as possible. Be very careful what you do. And learn from the experiences of your friends that say, I wish I was still a virgin. Learn from them, because there's wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You're able to understand their pain and not cause harm to others and not get into the same problems that they got themselves into. Some people say, well, just wear a condom, protect yourself. Sometimes that's not enough. You know what's going on out there. Women grab condoms from the trash. They impregnate themselves. And they have your children just so that they could get a free ride. But this is wisdom crying out. Wisdom and understanding. Because we know we all have urges as men. And there's women that have urges too, to have a sexual relationship with the opposite gender. And have a family and kids. But is it worth it to throw it away just like that? And regret it? I mean, we all see the soap operas, the television shows where a young woman is pregnant, or we see all those scenarios on the television as well. People praise it, or people look down upon it, or people see it as something that's entertaining. But it's like, what can you learn from it? Because that happens actually in real life. Maybe not scripted, but there's something similar that happens, just like those television shows, the soap operas, where you got that woman taking custody of the children, or you see the soap operas or television shows where young women are pregnant and they have to deal with it. So be careful out there. Be careful who you get involved with, man or woman, because you can wind up like that. Maybe with a messed up mind, a screwed up mind, or now you have to pay child support, and you have to pay a lot of certain amount of money, alimony, to your wife. It's not a good deal for men, and we all know it. And women, don't take advantage of a man, because you might destroy his life. maybe even lead him to commit suicide. And then the question arises again when you have a discussion with a man that's ready to take his life, or a friend in tears because they can't see their child, and you tell them, well, I'm still a virgin, and they tell you, I wish I still was a virgin. So I ask, maybe if you guys have stories or maybe some comments, go ahead and comment below and share. And I would also ask you to subscribe, like, and hit that notification button or hit that bell. Thank you, and God bless.